Okay, now today I'm going to be scrapping this battery. This is actually a battery that I got for this drill, but she gave up a while ago. She gave her 2-week notice a couple years ago, and this is my only battery I got left. This drill's been through everything. When I went in the other garage and grabbed this, I literally shook water out of it, and that sat in water for years over there. So we're gonna scrap this. When you scrap lithium batteries, lithium ion, 12 volt, you want to be careful because, oh, Steven says right there, to reduce the risk of fire or burns, do not disassemble or crush, or short circuit internal contacts. You want to make sure you're not wearing any rings, because if you come in contact with positive, negative on your ring, that ring will get hot fast. And you want to avoid, metal instruments. You want to make sure you protect your hands. Protect your hands, protect your eyes. Now, never let batteries end up in a landfill. You should always recycle your batteries. I have a bucket in my other garage that I've been throwing batteries in for a long time. And what I do with them, there it is. I want to be careful not to touch anything in here. It's a pretty nice looking board. Oh yeah, those batteries are toast. It's a pretty nice looking circuit board. I save all my batteries, and when the buckets fill, I'll look up on the internet and find out, where there's a local place where I can recycle them. That's going to come out nicely for me. I want to put gloves on. Lipo batteries can be scary. Now I'll just dig right in there. There, not scared with gloves on. Oh, that contact's gone. I wonder if I replace that contact, if it'd work. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth it. Well, let's get the circuit board off of there. Might make some sparks. Well, that one's disconnected anyways. Oh yeah, she's all apart. Those batteries look like crap. I'm going to throw this in my bucket in the other garage full of batteries. And I wonder if the Energizer is still out in Bennington, because they recycle batteries. I forgot how much it was, but they actually buy them off you by the pound. Like 35 cents a pound. It's a little temperature sensor, that's what that is. So, there's how much scrap in this thing. I do see some monolithic ceramic capacitors. These little guys right here, they're silver on top and bottom, and they got the little brown piece in the middle. These got palladium in them and other precious metals. And believe it or not, if you look them up on eBay, they sell on eBay as scrap. And they're worth, last time I looked them up, they're worth right around $20 a pound, which is pretty decent price. So we're going to start saving those, because those add up quick. The easiest way to get these off is you use your flathead and you hold it not flat, but you lift one side of it up a little bit and you walk it. The best way to get these off is by walking. See that? Came right off. I didn't break it. It didn't turn into powder. And get them off in one piece. And I'm only saving the larger ones. But I got 3 of them right there. Doesn't seem like much, but they add up quick, especially when you take apart stuff and get the bigger ones. And these contacts, of course, are brass. And this is going to be brass. Let's see if it sticks to a magnet. No, not brass. Are these brass? No sticky on them. Is that a transistor? Yeah, it's soldered down though. That plate on the back of the transistor, that's actually copper. If you can get that plate off, you can put that in a little copper bucket. We'll get the brass out of this. And we'll call her quits, because that'll be about it. So what do you guys think of the new format? You liking it? Now I do recommend wearing gloves and protecting your eyeballs. A nice little pinch of brass. I got some monolithic ceramic capacitors there. Now this isn't your standard brown board. See this board here? Brown on one side, silk screened on the other. And it's got the traces on one side. This has got traces on both sides. So this is worth like twice as much as what this board's worth. Or even more. Even though we stripped that little bit of stuff off, they'll still give you a better price for this than this. So keep these two boards separate. So that was pretty easy, guys. A little tiny bit of scrap. Brass does add up quick. I don't think there's enough there worth putting on the scale. So just remember, scrap is everywhere. All you got to do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.